Inter Miami vs Nashville SC score, result, highlights as Messi stars amidst injury concerns in CONCACAF Champions Cup. Lionel Messi's first foray into North American continental club football hung in the balance. But alongside his buddy Luis Suarez, the Argentine delivered the goods yet again. Messi scored a goal and assisted another as Inter Miami clobbered Nashville SC 3-1 to advance to the CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinals 5-3 on aggregate. After a 2-2 first leg draw which required a second-half comeback, this match was far less dramatic thanks to Inter Miami's two aging superstars. Nashville looked wholly unprepared to attack Tata Martino's 5-3-2. As new signing Federico Redondo kept control of the midfield and Inter Miami forced everything Nashville could muster out wide. With a 2-0 lead at the halftime break, Inter Miami were well and truly through to the next round. The visitors looked much improved after the break as Gary Smith brought Sam Surridge off the bench, but Inter Miami weathered the storm and even grabbed a third as Robert Taylor found the back of the net to seal the scoreline. Inter Miami will meet either FC Cincinnati or Monterrey in the next round, also to be played across two legs. There will, however, be concern for Messi's fitness, which will be a storyline all season long. The Argentine was hauled off the pitch in the 50th minute, and while he didn't appear to be carrying an injury, it was a highly unusual moment to make a change, coming just 5 minutes after halftime. Messi had already been rested on the weekend in Inter Miami's league defeat to CF Montreal, so he should have been fully fit, but even if the plan was for him to play just a half. Wasting a sub window in the 50th minute is nonsensical when there's a free window available at the halftime break. Kickoff, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:15 p.m. Pacific Time. Location, Chase Stadium Foot Lauderdale, FL. Referee, Drew Fisher Can. Starting lineups. Inter Miami 5-3-2, right to left, 1, Calendar GK, 24. Gressel, 6. Aviles, 27. Krivtsov Allen, 78 foot, 21. Frary, 18. Alba, 55. Redondo, 5. Busquets, 20. D. Gomez D. Ruiz, 86 foot, 10. Messi Taylor, 50 foot, 9. Suarez Campana, 86 foot. Nashville SC 4-2-3-1, right to left, 1. Willis GK, 18. Moore, 3. McNaughton, 23. Washington Bauer, 46 foot, 2. Lovitz, 20. Godoy Yearwood, 68 foot, 54. Davis Anunga, 58 foot, 19. Mule Surridge, 46 foot, 10. Mukhtar, 14. Schaffelberg, 11. Boyd. Inter Miami vs Nashville SC live updates, highlights, commentary. Kickoff, they're underway at Chase Stadium. Inter Miami and Nashville SC have 90 minutes to break their CONCACAF Champions Cup deadlock, entering the second leg level at 2-2 on aggregate. Inter Miami has the slight advantage thanks to their 2 away goals. The winner gets either FC Cincinnati or Monterrey. 4th minute, Lionel Messi goes barreling forward through the Nashville SC midfield and goes down just inches out top of the penalty area. It looked like he was seeking out the contact the whole way, but wins the foul as Anibal Godoy is booked very early in this match. It's a highly dangerous free kick chance for Inter Miami and the superstar Messi. But he blasts it straight into the Nashville wall. 7th minute, chance, Inter Miami. Lucas McNaughton coughs it up in possession and Lionel Messi can pounce, charging forward on goal once again with very little resistance. But Messi skies it over the crossbar. You'd expect him to finish that from 14 yards out. 8th minute, goal. Inter Miami. It's Lionel Messi to Luis Suarez yet again and Inter Miami take an early lead. Messi feeds the vertical ball just moments before a defender steps in. And Suarez is free on goal, delivering the low-cut finish for the early advantage both here in the game and on aggregate. It's Lucas McNaughton who Inter Miami pick on 2 times in a row. First on the Messi miss moments ago, and then here as Suarez turns him around with a gorgeous dummy and run. 16th minute, Nashville SC have been totally and utterly dominated through the early stages of this match. Inter Miami have been good enough for their lead, and are beginning to frustrate the visitors in South Florida. Nashville can't do anything with their small share of attacking possession, and have been overrun in midfield. 18th minute, Hani Mukhtar tees up Jacob Schaffelberg for a shot that goes just wide of the right post, but the flag goes up to nullify the chance. And replay shows Mukhtar was miles off while trying to come back to the Inter Miami back line. Nothing is working right now for the visitors. 23rd min, goal. Inter Miami. Lionel Messi scores. Inter Miami looked to be in complete control of this match, and by proxy, the round of 16 tie. Diego Gomez does brilliantly to cut it back to Messi out top of the 6-yard box, and the hosts are well and truly in command. Nashville SC coughed up a 2-goal lead at home in the first leg. Can they turn this around in similar fashion? A comeback seems way off in the distance based on the performance in this opening half hour. 32nd min, Inter Miami have been truly exceptional in possession tonight. Sergio Busquets turns an opponent and wins a foul, and the hosts continue to take the air out of the ball and play keep away as they protect this 4-2 aggregate lead. 39th min, Inter Miami look less inclined to get forward as regularly as they were before the goals, but they are still controlling possession and keeping Nashville SC completely at bay. Jacob Schaffelberg's speculative cross flies out of play as the frustration continues. 41st min, chance. Inter Miami. Diego Gomez rifles one on net from 25 yards out, and forces Joe Willis to tip it over the crossbar. It looked like the shot was probably sailing just high on its own, but Willis didn't want to take any chances. Nobody on Nashville stepped to close Gomez down as he dribbled forward, so he figured he'd take the shot himself without much support. 45th min, chance, Nashville. Just seconds before the end of the first half, Daniel Lovitz strikes the post with a sensational volley from miles away. A corner is cleared initially by Inter Miami but kept alive by the visitors, and Lovitz decides to have a go from at least 30 yards out with a volley that dips well but strikes the right post. That's so unlucky, as that was a thunderous strike. 45 plus 2 minute, chance. Nashville. The visitors come close again with the final kick of the half, as a last gasp chance deflects wide after it deflects off Nashville forward Jacob Schaffelberg. Inter Miami vs Nashville SC, first half. Kickoff. They're underway for the second half at Chase Stadium as Nashville head coach Gary Smith reacts as we expected, making a pair of changes at the break. Sam Surridge comes on alongside Jack Bauer as Alex Mule and Taylor Washington are hauled off. Halftime, Inter Miami 2-0 Nashville SC. Those first 45 minutes were completely and utterly dominated by Inter Miami, as Nashville didn't even generate a single quality chance until Daniel Lovitz hit the post from downtown in the 45th minute. Hani Mukhtar had 2 measly passes into the final third in that first half, as the Nashville playmaker was invisible. Federico Redondo has been fantastic in possession, and the 5-3-2 of Inter Miami has forced all of Nashville's build-up out wide. The visitors need a much improved second half if they are to put together any kind of challenge to this 2-goal aggregate deficit. They have no progressive midfielder to lean on as Inter Miami sit back, and no target striker to aim at. Sam Surridge is an option off the bench to solve the latter issue. 48th min, chance, Nashville SC. How has Sam Surridge not scored? His first touch of the match is a header right on the doorstep as he meets a cross from the left, but he produces weak contact and it's cleared by an Inter Miami defender before even reaching Drake Callender. What a poor effort with a lot of the goal to shoot at. 50th minute, well now this sure is interesting. Lionel Messi has been substituted off in the 50th minute for Robert Taylor. He doesn't appear to be struggling with an injury at all, but it's very odd to see the Argentine brought off just 5 minutes after halftime. It would make a lot more sense for this to be fitness-related than it would tactical. A 2-goal lead isn't exactly safe, and you want Messi around in the later stages of the match should Nashville indeed work their way back and force extra time or penalties. We will keep an eye on this. 54th min, chance, Nashville. What a save by Drake Callender to keep the 2-goal lead. Great ball from Daniel Lovitz off a corner, a bit deep but recycled by Sam Surridge. And he makes the point-blank stop amidst the scrum. In the end, the flag goes up, so it wouldn't have counted, but he didn't know that. 63rd min, goal. Inter Miami. No Messi. No problem. Robert Taylor finishes off a move up front and puts Inter Miami into the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Great lateral movement from Inter Miami confuses the Nashville back line. And Luis Suarez serves a ball into the area for Taylor, who crops up on the penalty spot. The Finland international heads the ball inside the side netting, and Inter Miami have a seemingly insurmountable 3-0 lead. 70th minute, chance, Inter Miami. Luis Suarez has his wide-open effort saved by Joe Willis. Diego Gomez uses his physicality to hold off a defender and charge forward on the ball from the left. Cutting inside before feeding a lateral ball to Suarez all alone at the far post, but Suarez's blast is touched out of play. 68th min, with the game pretty much gone, Gary Smith makes another pair of changes in midfield as Drew Yearwood comes on alongside Brian Anunga. 76th min, Tyler Boyd rips a speculative shot high and wide. In the aftermath, Serhii Krivtsov goes down in pain but looks to be just suffering from cramps. Nashville makes another change as Jacob Schaffelberg, who scored twice in the first leg, is withdrawn. Eventually, Krivtsov is replaced by Noah Allen as Tata Martino takes no chances with the aging Ukrainian defender. 80th minute, chance. Nashville SC. Consolation or comeback for Hani Mukhtar? He finishes off a sliding tap-in at the back post to give Nashville a slim lifeline, but is it too little too late? There's a long VAR check for offside. And it's disallowed. He's just leaning off, confirmed on replay. Nashville remain on 0. 83rd min, chance, Inter Miami. Oh my goodness, Luis Suarez comes so close to a wonder goal. Looking to chip Joe Willis from nearly 40 yards out, but it loops just inches wide. 86th min, Tata Martino uses his final 2 subs to protect tonight's 2 stars, Luis Suarez and Diego Gomez. In their places come Leo Campana and David Ruiz. 90+3 minute, goal. Nashville SC. It's far too late to matter on the aggregate score, but Sam Surridge has a tap-in on Drew Yearwood's cross and Nashville SC have their consolation goal. This too garners a relatively long VAR check, but it survives this time. Inter Miami vs Nashville SC, second half. Full-time, Inter Miami 3-1 Nashville SC. Nashville SC were much better in the second half, but were wasteful with their chances, and too mistake-prone at the back to make any of it count. Overall, Inter Miami deservedly advance, even if they'll be frustrated to cough up the clean sheet late. It's a very quality performance from Inter Miami throughout, but concern will now be for Messi's fitness. His 50th minute substitution doesn't make much sense at all from either a tactical or rest standpoint, as he was given the weekend off against CF Montreal, and planning to bring him off around 50 minutes would be silly as it wastes a sub window when the halftime break does no such thing. With Nashville SC looking improved out of halftime rendering the 2-0 lead less than a mortal lock, Martino would not think to withdraw Messi at that point unless there was something wrong. We'll find out more in the coming days, with Inter Miami to play at DC United on Saturday afternoon. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.